Welcome back to the Critical Conversations podcast, everyone. Once again, my name is Dr. Rick Daniels, and I'm the Director of Institutional Equity and Inclusion right here at Oakton College. Can you believe it's April already? I don't know about you, but this year is zooming by, and March just kind of went in the fast lane. It came and went, and here we are. But April is here, and we have a lot of things to celebrate, and I have asked for Brenda Cruz, our trusty coordinator of Institutional Equity and Inclusion, to join us again to tell us about the April holidays and observances. So, Brenda, take it away.
Yes, hello. So this month of April, we have not just one, not two, not three, but 4 month-long celebrations.
Wow.
All starting from April 1st through the 30th. So starting off with Asian-American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, which celebrates and recognizes the contributions and influence of Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and other Pacific Islander Americans to the history, culture, and achievements of the United States. Moving on, we have National Arab-American Hertiage Month, which celebrates the Arab-American heritage and culture and pays tribute to the contributions of Arab Americans and Arab-speaking Americans. Going on to National Autism Acceptance Month, which celebrates the talents, contributions, and diversity within the neurodivergent community. And then last but not least, for the month-long celebrations, we have Earth Month, which is celebrated the entire month of April, a time to raise environmental awareness and encourage action to protect the planet. Earth Day is the day that it highlights and centers on, which happens on April 22nd. Moving on to the religious observances, we have Passover, which is April 12th through the 20th. Passover is a major biblically derived Jewish holiday. Jews celebrate Passover as a commemoration of their liberation by God from slavery in ancient Egypt and their freedom as a nation under the leadership of Moses. Going on to April 18th, we have Good Friday. Good Friday is a Christian holiday celebrating the crucifixion of Jesus and his death at Calvary. It is observed during Holy Week as part of the Paschal Triduum on the Friday preceding Easter Sunday and may coincide with the Jewish observance of Passover. April 20th, we have Easter, which is also called Pascha or Ressurrection Sunday. It is a festival and holiday celebrating the resurrection of Jesus from the dead, described by the New Testament as having occurred on the 3rd day of his burial after his crucifixion by the Romans at Calvary, circa 30 AD. And last but not least, on April 20th, we have Orthodox Easter. Many Orthodox Christians in the United States celebrate Jesus' resurrection on Easter Sunday. The Orthodox Christian date for Easter Sunday often occurs at a later date than the Easter date observed by many Western churches. The day is known as Pascha, Easter, and Easter Day.
Thanks, Brenda. Do you have any thoughts on ways that people can celebrate, things that are happening around campus? What can you offer to people in terms of how to properly observe some of these holidays?
Yeah, well, one thing that I do want to mention and talk about is I noticed that a lot of religious observances happen during this time of the year, and they often overlap and they're back to back. For example, Easter and Orthodox Easter fall on the same day. And some of them have a couple of similarities. As I mentioned, fasting takes place during this time with people that are observing this. And something that I want to encourage everyone to do to kind of acknowledge, learn a little bit more, is maybe talk to someone to see how they celebrate during this time of the year.
Yeah.
I recently,
share some things with
right,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have a conversation with a colleague the other day. And, we were just talking about how they celebrated, how I celebrate. So I celebrate Good Friday. They already had their celebration this past week. So I, just talking, conversing, sharing the different things that they celebrate. I think something that we did find in common is that, we take this time to celebrate with our friends, family, and loved ones.
Right.
So, it's a good time. But, I definitely encourage everyone to, at least have that conversation with someone else and learn something new.
Yeah, at least have the conversation and learn something new. Wise words from our coordinator. You did leave out one global celebration.
Oh, Uh-oh.
My wife's birthday, April 6th.
Hey, yes. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Erica. We love you. That's a global celebration.
Yes.
People all over the world, even if they don't know it. We're
Yes.
celebrating the beauty that is my wife, Erica. Happy birthday, sweetheart. And happy April to everybody. We hope that you take the time to really dig in and lean into the holidays, even the ones that you don't share or connect to. We can all find a human connection to the things that help to bring us together. And so this month, as we gather to celebrate holidays and observances that connect each other, we hope you do so in a way that's inclusive. So thanks for tuning in to our April holidays and observances episode. Thank you, Brenda, and we'll see you in May.
Alrighty.